Okay, I'm ready.
What's going on, world? Y'all surely DJ your boy.
Olivia Johnson.
Social butterfly or fly.
And we in another episode of Happy Hour. Let's do this shit.
Oh
All right, let's go.
Killing me.
What
Killing
is
me,
the problem?
You're killing me.
Oh, first of all, I might have been late, but I'm always on time.
Do you think are you start singing a
This is the story of our whole relationship right here. Right here. That was it. That was the lie.
All right, go.
Oh my gosh.
You get it this time.
Okay, cool.
That's
I'm
annoying.
super
Maybe
excited.
late, but I'm always on time.
Okay.
What's happening over here?
Ugh, I don't know. It's like kind of
What is
freaking hairball or something. What's going on?
Oh my gosh. No.
Voodoo.
Hold on. Let me see what this is.
Oh, she added 2 topics in there when you were
This-
looking. So good luck.
Did you? Please tell me you know what they are.
Okay, too late. I'm about to read
I
it
do.
already. Okay.
Ah, fuck.
Should a female let her partner or her boyfriend know that she is having an abortion? I say.
I did not put that. I did not bet that one. You need
I say.
What the hell?
Okay,
we
let
are
me-
not having this.
Where did that
Wait.
even come from?
I just feel like we need to talk about
See,
it
this
because
was-
it's on
Okay,
the
time
show.
out. Let's talk about it. Let's talk
Okay,
about it.
let's talk about it.
Now, ask this question again.
So, should a female let her man know or her partner know that she's had abortion or she's about to get one?
That she's had one or that she's gonna get
She
one?
gonna get one. Like they
Is it his
pregnant.
baby?
It's his baby.
What you mean? Should she let
Yes.
him know?
I don't think so. It's her body. Let her do what she wants.
Yes.
What the fuck they gotta do with him knowing?
Exactly. He don't even have
What does
no.
her body have to do with him knowing that his child is in her?
She ain't even gotta tell him for real. I mean,
Man, y'all try.
When do you think it's some deadbeat around here?
no.
But see,
Right.
when he
I'm
so they ask her,
just
so if she goes and let's say for example, she doesn't have this abortion, they break up, and then 18 years or however many years, she's not like, I need some child support. He ain't know he had this kid because
That's why. That's why she need to go ahead. And, what you mean?
you're creating some messed up families here.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not. I'm
that's
just
a
saying.
messed up
You
situation.
see, can I just say that started off the relationship messy, okay? Because
okay,
when they get
okay.
married and one day he finds out she had an abortion,
So if I'm with a girl and I just shoot the club up all inside of her,
Right.
I shouldn't say nothing.
You don't have
Just
to.
shh, walk up out of there.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, you don't have to. Don't do it. Don't.
I should just come around here just wilding out.
just go.
Fuck
Bang,
that.
bang, 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 bang.
when
Bang,
you're
bang.
creating, babe, you're creating Rolling Stone dads all over the place.
What
I'm
do you
saying.
mean? How? If okay,
That
alright,
was Papa with
alright.
Rolling Stone came from. You literally where he said
Like,
he just shooting
straight
all over
up.
the place.
It's her body. She ain't gotta tell him like, look, I'm pregnant. This your kid, but I don't want it, so I'm about to have an abortion.
But maybe
Time
he
out.
wants it.
If she don't want the kid, she don't want the kid. But the question was, should she tell him?
She should, because I feel like if you are pregnant by someone,
Mhm.
if you are deciding to keep a kid, that is a decision to make together. Because yes, the child is yours, but it's his too. Maybe he wants the kid, and y'all just break up and let him
Does
have the
this-
kid. I mean,
I'm saying.
Does this kind of still fall in the same category as okay? Say for example, she want to get if they do have a kid, and she want to get her tubes tied, but like she don't tell her husband.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
That's messed up.
that's a decision that needs to be made together.
There, you got some guys out here that kills their sperm because what they call it, what y'all get when y'all gotta kill y'all sperm.
If y'all, if two people decide they don't want kids and whatever method they choose to do that to make sure that doesn't
their
happen,
business.
that's their business. Like, yeah, it ain't even that deep. But don't be deceiving me.
Okay, but what I'm saying is like, cause it's her body, and if she's like, yo, like we're pregnant, you know,
I really don't get that argument. Not that I don't get the argument, but I don't get why it's used so much.
Mhm.
Other than the fact that people just like to overuse stuff. Because I get it. It's a woman's body. I get it. It is a hard thing to go through. You know, all the changes that happen physically, mentally, emotionally, the whole nine. I understand that. At the same time, at what point are people going to be responsible for the actions that they do? There's not a soul around that I know of that has sex and doesn't know sex makes babies. So, if you can't handle the responsibilities that come with any action,
wrap it up, right?
like if I can't handle falling off a bike, I don't need to ride a bike. if I can't afford car insurance, guess what? I can't be mad if I get pulled over and I get a ticket for no insurance because I'm riding illegally. So if I'm having sex and someone get pregnant, I can't be mad. I can't turn around and be like, oh no, I can't be responsible for this. I mean, I can because society allows us to do that, but I don't get the whole thing about how, like, my thing is, if you're so worried about your body, then why'd you risk it to begin with? Mm-hmm. For a nut, well, y'all just like niggas now. Congratulations.
Oh my God. I mean, because in some cases you do have where the women don't tell the guys,
and they trifling as hell.
Okay, we know that. Okay, and then in some cases you do have the women like they tell their guy, and they might both come to agreement, or somebody wants to keep it and somebody doesn't. That's like a hard decision.
I get like the whole thing where people are like, oh, dude, should it be like, a lot of people say, like, you know, if a dude doesn't want the kid for the beginning, since a woman can have an abortion without a guy saying anything, then the man should be able to walk away if he said from the jump he didn't want to have a relationship. Me personally, I understand the logic in both of those statements, but at the same time, it's like, nah, you do it, you gotta man up and handle your business. That's just part of life.
It boils down to maturity. If you're mature enough to lay down, you need to be mature enough to deal with the consequences.
Exactly. It's that simple.
I'm not.
And also, as an adult, you should be able to have tough conversations with the person you're sleeping with. If you're sleeping with someone and you can't actually have a conversation with them about what happens if, you know, you may get pregnant, you get an STD, something like that, maybe you should be choosing better who you want to sleep with if you can't have adult conversations.
Because I know a couple of people that's just having abortions. It's like, it ain't nothing.
Oh, I know. There are girls that use abortion as birth control.
Yeah.
It ain't cool.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
Plan B is a abortion pill. Plan B is an abortion pill.
Plan B is but Plan B, they just met. They ain't even like, it ain't even there. Like, they're not, after 3 days, the pill don't even work. Like, it's not the same.
It's not the same as you going down to the clinic 5 times in like a year and just be like, oh, oopsie.
By the time the pregnancy test come back pregnant, the Plan B ain't gonna work no more. So it's like, for me, it's like, it ain't the same thing. For me, it's like, ooh, the condom broke. Damn, let's do this Plan B.
Yeah. One of those.
But like, other than that, it's like, because to be real, I ain't trying to spend them $50, $60 if I ain't got to. So I'm gonna spend $5 at the store and be all right.
I mean, $5 compared to
$1.50 at the
and thousands down the road for 18 years.
For real. Like, no lie. I was just.
Yeah, I think we have an issue with abusing shit.
Really, Americans issue with abusing stuff? Never.
Yeah, that's the real issue.
Abort.
No,
I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding.
Is it possible to get the girl if you previously showed interest in her friend?
Ooh, that was a good one.
Guess what? I wrote it. Bam.
Whitney, yes, you'd be sneaking all these questions up in there without people seeing them.
I'm pretty sure that was mine. But
it was not.
I think that was a pseudo. That was a half discussion. That was a half discussion.
Okay, you say, is it okay? Can you get the girl if you've already been with the friends?
Yeah, if you already showed interest. So if you start talking to someone's friend originally, and then
y'all ain't even gotta have sex.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say, for example, you went on a couple of days with someone's friend, and then you meet the other friend, and you're like, oh, I'm learning to the other friend, I'm into her.
I ain't gonna talk to him because I ain't nobody's plan B. Okay, I need to be.
Do you just ghost?
He didn't know about you.
I mean, do you just ghost a girl and
like what happens if they just happen to be friends and you had no idea that they were cool with each other?
Okay, so because I wrote the question down, so my thing we can go back to that one. But my thing
this is really my question. We gonna let that go.
Okay, so my thing
okay.
was, what if you talking to my friend, right? But then, like, you know, y'all vibing, but then, like, she ain't really feeling you, and it's like, oh, okay, well, I don't want to talk to you. I'll talk to your girl. No, you don't No,
Yeah.
you don't do that.
Not that, but what if it's you shot your shot at somebody,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's like
They weren't interested in it.
it ain't really like
If
how
he,
you, it just didn't work that way, and then come to find out it is a friend around, and then it's like, wait a minute.
do you know the friend or you don't know?
Or maybe you know the friend from
Okay.
a completely different reason or something.
Okay.
And then it turns around, it's like, wait a minute. There is like a deeper link here than with the other friend. Is it wrong?
Mm-hmm.
That's a question. Is it wrong?
I think it depends on whether or not you were in a relationship with the other friend.
Now,
Like, if y'all were in an
relationship,
actual, like,
definitely,
if y'all were
yeah.
in an actual relationship, like if you dated the other person for like a year or two, you don't go and date their friend.
Yeah, that would be kind of low.
But if y'all like just casually dated, went on a date or two,
But
or
does
just
his friend
hung out,
know that they were? Does he know that they were friends though? Yes or no?
Maybe he finds out afterwards.
yeah.
Okay, then yeah, that's cool. But then, like, if he knew that we
Now,
were friends,
what about the girls on that end?
But then
though?
again, I was gonna say, see,
So, because a lot of girls
I know.
even if it's somebody that they were like, hell no, I don't fuck with him, they still be having issue with the friends.
well, because the
fooling with
thing is this, and it's funny. A girl may not like a guy, but then she gets territorial and mad if someone that she knows start dating said guy, and she may not even want him.
it. I want to be like, that's crazy as hell.
See, you're shaking
but
your
dudes
head,
do
but
that
you know
shit
it's true.
too.
Yeah,
it's
You-
true
someone
because
comes-
I happen to be that girl. Because I feel like
you may not like somebody, but literally, if
don't.
someone you know,
Yeah.
if your friends start
Yeah.
dating them,
Yeah.
then you get not mad. It's like you didn't even like
well,
them.
I don't get mad. I be like, I
You didn't
like
even
him
like
back.
that.
Like,
No, now you like him because
I
someone
do.
else wants him. You
Yeah.
just like him because he's in a relationship.
exactly.
You're that girl.
I call dips.
No, you can't call dibs after you let someone loose. You had your chance. No dibs.
That's a,
That's messed up. No,
What?
you can't decide you want someone after you let them go. That's not how it works. It's just
Yeah.
because they're dating someone else.
now, yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, like, I don't.
It happens though.
There was somebody I saw that was like, I saw her in person. I was like, dang, she bad as hell,
Mhm.
right? Like, she's crazy, right? And then I happened to go through her page on Facebook. I'm like, hey. Then I saw she had a kid, and I was like, whatever. But I'm like, that motherfucker look mad familiar. Looking at the kid, right? So then I see the girl later on, and I'm like, oh, that's the same girl. Damn, she look like that in real life. Bet. Then I saw the kid, and I was like, that is that kid. I know that freaking kid. It killed the whole
It's
thing.
one of those bad tail
Dang.
kids that you know when you're like, that kid's bad.
No, kid is great.
Okay.
I know his daddy.
Oh.
That don't make her off limits though.
Depending
know
on the
the
kind
dad.
of relationship you have with the dad, then yeah, it does. Like,
Fuck
because of that, it was like, I couldn't even play that game with her. Because not only is that, you know,
It ain't like y'all best friends. Fuck that nigga.
but it ain't even about just her. It's
Man,
like,
you like some toxic drama, man.
exactly. And I wouldn't do that to my boys.
But get him.
Whitney.
He ain't even your homie like
Whitney.
that. Have y'all took trips like that? Like you know of the dude, but
Whitney,
y'all
you
ain't
don't
like,
want to live a nice, boring, peaceful life. You want some toxic.
I'm
gossip.
saying, you want drama.
You want to be on like marriage boot camp.
Oh my
and
God.
some
Like,
shows like that down the road
shit.
because you're just dealing with some
all
toxic
I'm saying
dramaticness
is,
over here.
Robert, is that even though you know the kid's daddy,
What I'm saying is, I know him. Grew up with dude. I'm not about to fool with, like, I didn't ask who the baby mama was, because it's none of my business.
right.
But when I found out,
Can't
it's
tell
like,
them that
I
road.
can't turn around and be like, if the kid wasn't ever there, I would have shot the shot, would have, whatever, because I wouldn't have known. But, like, thank God I have
So wait.
thank God my homeboys are, like, involved in their children and are great fathers, because had he not been one of those guys,
because it was a kid involved. That's the only reason why.
that's not the only reason why.
So if
yeah, I will say that. It is the
but
only
if the
reason why.
kid wasn't involved, you still would have shot your shot.
Yeah, most definitely.
If he didn't know, if he wasn't
Yeah, I
able to
definitely would
connect the dots,
Because I'm not playing with people's mamas either. Y'all gotta realize I don't fuck around when it comes to these kids. Like,
Okay.
Because kids get attached to people, and if you bring someone into someone's,
yeah,
because you have to think
I
there are
don't
some
play with
women that bring
like
kids and men in the kids' lives like every couple of months, and then you know. You don't want to do that.
I don't want to be the dude to expose his mama like that. Like, it just wouldn't even be cool.
Like, free code. Like that.
You know, I guess for me, my mama, like, ain't no way my mama went 10 years without getting some, but I would have never known. Because as long as I was in the house with her, I ain't see no other nigga around the house. Like, it was like that.
Your mom
So
wasn't
for
one of
me-
those mom bringing the parade of men through the door.
Yeah, like, it was never like that. Like, I mean, I'm grown now, so I know, you know, when I went over to grandma, she was probably wilding out. But that was a whole, that's her business. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, like I said, if all that was happening, I wouldn't have known. It ain't none of my business. I didn't see people coming in and out the house like that. Like, my mom's really held it down that way. So I sort of try to give that same respect. Like, I know there are plenty of women that ain't like that. I ain't judging them. I don't think, you know, there's necessarily something wrong with it. You know, there are different ways to skin that cat. But just for me, the way my mom showed that respect towards me, I show that same respect to other mothers. So
That's good, Robert. You're a good guy. You really are. Like, you're a good guy. Okay.
Okay.
Now he's rolling his eyes at you because you can't see. You wanna pick the
I'm
last-
messy, you guys.
Okay, girl, you're.
She said,
you're
fuck
good.
that
So far about Whitney, we've learned
nigga.
girls ain't gotta tell dudes that they get an abortion,
Mhm.
and
Fuck that
you
nigga.
can go and get every one of your friends and ex-boyfriends in sloppy seconds and all that.
No, I wasn't saying
We
that.
definitely did that last week. All right.
Oh, okay.
You're not coming now.
I ain't saying all that.
You only want to date the ones that are worth dating.
Good first. What?
Let me read it.
I know we didn't agree on this, Giant.
Let me see.
What I'm saying is you put
what
a bunch
is
of
that?
stuff in there that we didn't talk about.
What
She
is that?
did
What's
about-
that?
Whitney,
What?
you about to be fired.
Wait, what is that?
Good versus bad food choices.
We did talk about.
Okay, just chuck it.
This
No,
is what
we-
kills me. Like,
we did
she'll put a random ass topic that she know good and goddamn well. We ain't talk about. We
Yeah,
ain't discuss.
wait.
She know we
No,
gonna
no,
throw this shit out.
Let
That's
me
what
say
I'm
something.
saying.
You and I did talk about the
See, you might know what happened.
health
You did.
thing.
We talk about stuff, and then she goes back behind our backs and start putting questions, putting stuff in there, and not telling nobody.
What inspired good versus bad food
Because
choices?
we're talking about health situation. Because Navia here is a nutritionist, and so we were talking about health, eating healthy and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
That's what we're talking about. Good versus
How did that
bad.
end up in there?
Huh?
How did that end up in there?
What you mean? I put it in there. What are you talking about?
Mm.
When did you put this in there? Like
we
when
were
did you-
talking about. I was like Navia, so we should talk about food. And you was like, yeah.
I
And
didn't.
I went like that in front of your face. I went like,
Good versus bad food
I
choices.
would not agree to that.
you. Oh my.
Whitney.
So
Okay, pick another one. Pick another one.
But let's talk about good and bad foods.
Third time's a charm. Pick another one.
Okay, so let's talk about good and bad foods. Like, for example, that's not good for you, Robert.
Not at all.
That ain't good for
We
you
are on a
either.
drinking show called Happy Hour.
Uh-huh.
Whitney, that's not good for you either. Neither
And
it
you
is.
know I
That
gotta be
probably
drunk
is
by
because
the
it
end
got
of the show.
Alcohol,
strawberries
no
in it.
alcohol is good for you.
No alcohol?
Yes.
Tito's ain't good for you.
Drinking is not good for you.
At all.
Oh, excuse me. I burped. So Tito's ain't good for you.
No.
It's like,
No alcohol is good for you. No alcohol.
Mm.
No liquors. Beer.
Okay, if that's the case,
wine.
then why they got cooking wine?
Because when you cook with it, all of this, it cooks in. It is not during time. I mean, I'm so.
Robert, no!
Fourth topic.
Oh my God,
But
y'all.
people use cooking wine.
Look at me dropping them.
Why'd you?
Hey, they may have been some bad questions. So let's just
Let's see if this gets better.
No, it's gonna get worse, I'm sure.
Why we keep putting topics we already talked about?
What is it?
How old were you when you had the sex talk? We
She
talked
put
about that. That was
it back
literally
in there.
last
That's what
week.
I'm saying. She put it back in there.
I don't remember, y'all.
Look, we
We
gonna
had
have to
that time
empty
last
this.
week.
This is your job every week from now on.
What?
You walk in here,
Uh-huh.
you empty this motherfucker out just like that.
Uh-huh.
You read every last one of them out loud before you put them back in here.
No.
That's what we doing from now on.
She said it's not.
We gotta treat you like goddamn 8-year-old out here.
Oh my God.
Should people know how to keep maintenance when it comes to cars and houses? Ooh, this is a good one.
That's a yes. I think that's the last one, isn't it? There was only.
We worry about that later. It's the last topic
Only
anyway.
thing popped out. Only
Yeah, you all like your seat and shit.
Was my butt in the air? How'd it look? I asked him a question. Okay. Anyway. Okay. What was
I got a side hustle as a mechanic, right? Completely learned that shit from YouTube, which, hey, y'all can learn some stuff from YouTube. Learn your trades, all of that. Save your money for college. Anyways, so the craziest thing is sometimes I can listen to my client and I know I don't want to work in their car.
How you know that already? Because they telling you what to do?
Because, like, first, I had a client who didn't know where her temperature gauge was in her car. Mm-hmm. Do you know your temperature gauge is in your car?
She didn't know where that was at. Yeah, that's the little thing.
There's a few gauges that do that. So which was the temperature gauge?
The one where, okay, it's like a boat. And it got like
you got it.
Yeah,
you know
usually it's on
you
your
know
dashboard.
Okay.
Yeah, if your car's gonna overheat, it usually
but with a flag on it.
It'd be like stuff like that. Or if I say like, when's the last time you changed your oil?
What's that?
And they don't know the last time they changed their oil?
Yeah.
Never.
Like,
it's running on air.
Hopes and dreams out here. Like, that shit, I know I don't want to work on your car. Because what happens is...
It's already messed up.
It's already towed up.
Damn.
It ain't no helping it.
Hell nah. That's okay.
But what kills me is... People will go to these buy here, pay here places, spend $500 a month on a car, or they'll go buy a car. The car costs $20,000 or something, $15,000. I would say it'd be about the average of what people pay to buy a car. The only other expense higher than that is a mortgage. So, why is it that you clean your house, but you don't do nothing but put gas in your car?
I don't know. My daddy taught me how to do certain stuff. Like I know how to change the oil.
You know how to change the oil?
I do know how to change the oil. Well, okay. I know how to change the oil. I know how to change the brakes. I know how to change the spark plug.
You forgot we had this conversation last week. She completely blacked out on that shit, didn't she?
I know how to do all that.
Really? Because last week you didn't know how to change a tire. But now you changing brakes. For real? That's what we doing now?
Hey, she been watching YouTube over the weekend.
I YouTubed it.
Oh, man.
Okay.
And you know what's funny is, for my female clients, the women are always like, oh, you know, I'm a woman. They always try to take advantage of us.
That's true. That is true, Robert.
No, because the men don't know shit either.
That's
about
true.
working on a car.
Some of them don't.
Like, I ain't saying everybody needs to know how to change your alternators or valve cover gaskets and all that.
I think that
Most
shit
people
hot
don't.
if you do, though. Because if you don't know how to do nothing, then I'm be like, I don't want to talk to you. Like, if I came across a guy that didn't know how to do no maintenance on the car, I'd be like...
Really? You ask dudes that you dated, like, hey, you know how to work on a car?
No, I don't ask them that. I'll just be like... I'll probably be like, yo, I need to get, like, an oil change. Do you know how to do that? And someone be like, nah, I'll pay for it. And I'm like, what the fuck? You don't know how to change an oil in a car? Or a tire? A dude should know how to change a flat.
Anybody that drives a car should know how to change a flat.
But if a dude don't know how to change a flat, it's like...
Everybody should know how to change a flat. Everybody should know how to change a flat. Everybody should know when to get their oil changed. Everybody should do preventative maintenance on their car.
Would you talk to a chick that didn't know how to wash dishes or keep her house clean?
Absolutely. I would not talk to a woman that
That's
didn't
the
know how to
same
wash
thing.
dishes
The
or
dude
keep
that
her
knows
house
how to
clean.
do maintenance on a car or yard work, it's like, what?
But,
No, because I
but
feel like
I know how
That's
to.
the same thing.
Well, no, here's
But
the
I
thing,
do
though.
yard work, and I know how to work on my car, and I can build my house. So.
Interesting.
I feel like when you walk into people's house, I feel like people's houses are a reflection of how they feel about themselves.
Big facts.
So, for example,
Mine's is dark.
back in the
and
dark
dirty.
ages, and when I was in college,
Mine's is dark
my
and dirty.
friend, her roommate, she was always
Drink to that.
Oh my gosh. So homegirl was always put together to look good, right?
Mm-hmm.
We go to an apartment one day. Their apartment, they do clean whatever. Open her bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Her clothes
Mm-hmm.
literally were at your knees. That's how dirty her room was.
Wait. Her
I'm like, how do you-
was
I'm
not
like-
dirty. Those probably were clean.
No,
clothes.
I'm like, how do you get guys when your room literally looks like this?
She don't make it to the room. She just do it on the couch.
Or she go to their place.
That's true.
Get
Oh,
stale
they
food
get drunk and they
and
don't
all
give a
kinds
fuck.
of
Her
nastiness
room
over there.
was. That probably was
That room
clean
was
clothes that
nasty.
she didn't fold.
No, it wasn't clean.
Man, I had to turn down a pretty good prospect because her house was towed the fuck up.
You had to turn down a booty call, or
A good prospect.
was it a booty call, or
Nah, like somebody was actually interested in because her house was. Yeah.
what?
I already work a lot, so I don't really be putting a lot of attention on the house unless like something just need to get done or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, you know, I got good roommates, so shit gets taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's like.
But if you live alone
Mm-hmm.
and you got clothes all over the place and dirty dishes stacked there, and you got critters in your house.
Critters.
Ugh.
Critters.
Oh,
Can you
snap.
have some people be nasty like
And
that?
I ain't talking about just having a spider or something.
You know what's
We
crazy?
talking about roaches, cause
The
that's a
ones that-
problem.
The
That-
ones that-
Yeah, not the outdoor ones, the indoor ones.
Yeah.
My thing is, it seems like with guys and stuff, they know how to take care of their car, but then it's like with their houses and stuff, they be like all messy.
I know there's some guys out there that are ridiculously clean.
Hmm.
It's very strange. There are some guys that are super, super clean. There's some girls that are super, super nasty.
Boy, you ain't clean. Put your hand down. Are you? Okay. I'll check and see. Not like that. Not like that. I'm just okay. Anyway, anywho, but yes. So I just felt like a man or a guy should know how to at least do that. Because if you're in a relationship and your girlfriend breaks down on the side of the road and your dude don't know how to change a flat,
No,
Guess
he'll
what?
just tell you to call AAA.
Exactly.
We got insurance for that shit.
exactly. And then the insurance guy come and change, and he's like, I'm like, oh, sis, you single? Come change my tire anytime.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Break up with your boyfriend and everything.
I can tell you this right now. None of the people from AAA or roadside assistance have been attracted. I don't know who you dealing with.
I was just talking. I don't know if they're attractive
I'm
or
just
not
thinking
because I know how
myself,
to
like, how does
change
that
my
work?
flat. I know how to change my flat, so
Do you?
yeah, because you got the nuts.
Uh-huh.
Is that what's called, the nuts?
Uh-huh.
The nuts on the tire, right?
Uh-huh.